project that has, I think, catapulted us into a situation where we have to go faster, we need to invest more in renewables. And I say this because there are big differences between different member states, different targets that can be reached, that can't be reached by in some member states. We have consumers who are telling us, please, these decisions have to make sure that we are not the ones shouldering them, and in a way also a big difference to what has happened since the past, whereas before you'd have the political leaders that take the decisions in Brussels, in European Council, then they come home and they tell you, by the way, we decided this. What I have realized is that now it's top down, bottom up. That it is our citizens who are, and you as journalists who are telling us, listen, what are you going to do in order to address this war on our continent? And on this, I have to very much thank you, thank your country for what you have done, for stepping up. The situation is still quite concerning in Moldova as well, and therefore the decisions that will take place over the next few weeks once we receive the avis from the European Commission on declaring Ukraine, Moldova and Georgia as candidate countries. You probably remember, just like I remember, the big leap that happened when Romania was declared a candidate country, and the advantages that you can already start to reap once you become a candidate country until you actually accede to the European Union. Now comes the next step. I had a meeting with the Romanian Prime Minister last week, and there I was asked to listen, for Romania, Schengen accession remains a priority. And I can tell you, when I joined this parliament in 2013, I had spent 10 years in the council. And since the accession of Romania to the European Union, what was an insistence and a complete support at the time from my country, but now in my institutional role, is that please don't use political excuses when legally we have, and technically we have achieved all the milestones. I think it is about time that we look at each other seriously as countries. There is not one class of country and another, that we do not hide behind technicalities, but we say, look, this is the time for the European Union to really see itself as a secure union, not just as an economic trading bloc, but one where we can share the common values of democracy, and hope that our young people had what we had. I consider myself to be part of that generation when we looked at the European Union as that project of peace. So from my end, I can tell you, in this parliament you will find full support. You have a lot of friends. You have great ambassadors here in this parliament with a very, very strong voice, and that is a voice that I share, and I will do everything in my power to help you make that next step.
I see.